So good morning, everyone. Welcome to this live session with Tura and Nitika. Um, so today is an interview for her, and we are introducing our Reiki practitioner, Reiki masters, with live and with different interviews, different videos to highlights for the highlights. So maybe tell us a bit about yourself, maybe your name, yeah, and your background.
Okay, so I'm Nitika Trehan. I'm a Reiki master teacher. I'm from India. I was born, brought up there. But from past 20 years, I've been moving around the globe. So I lived in Manchester, Switzerland, Singapore, back to India, then Singapore, and now finally I'm in Bangkok, Thailand. So, all these moves, I would say, all these moves and the career switches I have like from past 20 years. So remember, there used to be a lot of what you can say, like feeling of emptiness, that restlessness, when you're in like mid 30s, when the midlife crisis hit you, and and this movements and all. So I was started like around early 40, like before 40s. I was like getting very anxious and all these kind of things started coming. And then two of my friends, they are Reiki masters themselves, so they suggested me to learn Reiki. And I remember doing the first Reiki info workshop uh, with my teacher, Archana, and it was a wonderful experience, I tell you. It was done online, Reiki intro workshop it was. And the tingling sensation and that breeze, that light I was experiencing, I was just amazed. How can it be possible, an online connection and then all these beautiful energies I could feel. And then I decided to learn Reiki, and since then, no stopping. And Reiki is me, and I'm Reiki. It's like that, that kind of relationship I've built.
First session was actually an online session.
Yeah, because that was COVID time, so it was an intro Reiki workshop was done online, and that I was amazed, And out of curiosity, I thought I should learn Reiki because if online it is so powerful, if I go in person and if I learn for myself, it would be wonderful, and it was wonderful.
Definitely. And I think you just mentioned that Reiki can do distance healing and online healing as well. Yeah. So maybe let's go with what are the services that you offer as part of your wellness practice.
Okay, so for me, it's mainly Reiki, pure and simple. So I do distance healing session, in-person healing session, group sessions, and besides that, I'm also a guided meditation facilitator. So I help. So sometimes I combine the healing sessions with meditation, and I tell you, it's amazing results. Because because of meditation, people, the clients or the receiver, they are able to like give affirmations to themselves, set up their intentions more clearly, and able to release those burden or blockages which they are holding on. So guided meditation along with healing session does a wonderful. I have seen wonderful results happening around.
I see, I see. So uh, maybe it's a guided. So my understanding is a guided meditation that is leading to a Reiki session. Is that what you're saying?
Along with that, sometimes I combine it together, right? Like along with the first doing a meditation and then a healing session, or sometimes together while giving healing. Also, I do the guided meditation so they can make the intention and affirmations to themselves, and the results generally are very beautiful. That's
Yeah,
what people
I
can say.
imagine it is very calming, relaxing, as well as when going into that deep state of meditation and receiving the energy is really beautiful. Um, so what inspire you to start offering the services? We have talked about what inspire you to start learning. So what inspire you to start offering this to more people, to your clients?
Okay, so when I learned Reiki level one, still remember within days or like few weeks, the energy shift that happened, I was a different person altogether. I could feel a lot of inner peace, lot of calmness, and that anxiety feeling which I was saying, that restlessness I used to have earlier, that was going away. And I was like, oh, why I'm so calm? Why I'm not reacting on everything? So I was so happy with that. So, and also, one more thing was like a big change that happened in me. I was, before I learned Reiki or I joined Reiki, I had a chronic, this shoulder issue from the shoulder till the whole hand. It will get numb and lot of trouble I used to have. Like it will get numb, and then the strength of the hand was also getting lesser. And I used to like it was a chronic issue. Every 2 to 3 months, I have to go for physiotherapy sessions, muscle relaxants, the stronger ones, painkillers, really strong painkillers I had to take, ice packs, heat pad, all these kind of things. So then when I was learning Reiki, I said, okay, maybe I should give healing for this, for the root cause to this pain. And you won't believe, like within like 15, 20 days, I could start feeling better, but it wasn't completely gone. And then you said like, okay, but it hasn't helped that way, what I was thinking. But 6 months later, when I realized that I've not gone for any physiotherapy session, I've not taken a single tablet, and today it's been like 4 to 5 years now. I've not taken a single medicine for that, or I've never seen a doctor or any physiotherapist for that. So what I'm trying to say is like the physical, mental, and emotional health all can get better by seeking this alternative healing modality. So that was
Yes, definitely.
the reason I thought that I should create more awareness and connect with more people and tell them that rather than popping up medicines or doing those expensive treatments or like lifelong treatment, they can work on the root cause and heal themselves. That was the main reason I would say that inspired me for this journey.
Very beautiful. I think you also mentioned it. So sometimes some pain in our body, there is a deeper issue. There's like some root cause that might be um, traumas that is unprocessed. There might be some other reasons, and Reiki go to the root cause and go to the healing for to the roots. So other than removing some of the pain or like feeling more relaxed, it also goes to the root cause and really like what you mentioned, after 6 months, it really completely heals. So this is very beautiful energy that we are working with, and thank you for offering this service to more people and spreading this light. So how um, do your services support someone on their healing or maybe a spiritual journey as well?
Okay, what you would have also noticed maybe, and I generally meet people around me who are, you know, they're obviously the connection between people that is they are getting disconnected, becoming more in to them, but the connection with their own self, with their own inner self, that is also missing. And when that connection with your own self is missing, it brings you imbalances in the body. The energy imbalance happens, the physical health get affected, your mental, emotional, all the things started getting affected with that. So I'll like to share an example over here. So one of my client, um, she was a very independent, successful woman in her career, and everything was just going very beautiful for her. Everything was perfect, and then she started realizing that in her relationship with her husband, she wasn't very happy. Something is very irritating about him. All these things kind of. So that started affecting her, and with this kind like so she start this like disturbed relationship. Because of that, her work started getting affected. She started getting less socially interactive with people, so social interactions got reduced. And she used to play badminton with the friends and all to keep her physically fit. All that she stopped because she started feeling weaker, physically weaker. She started feeling. So then she thought like, okay, and then she came for a Reiki healing session. You will believe after a couple of healing sessions, she said, I'm getting physical strength and I've started feeling calmer, and then she decided to do Reiki self-healing level, the level 1 she did. And the results for her were amazing. Because what was happening earlier was that she wasn't like that energy balance wasn't there. She wasn't like connecting to her own self. With the healing, with learning Reiki, she was able to bring that alignment in her body again. And all these things, the physical strength was coming back, social interaction started increasing, work also started getting better. And especially what the reason was like her husband was same. The way he was behaving the same way. The only thing was that she was like not, you know, what say like her imbalances, that her acceptability, right? Okay, you have to accept the things the way they are. And then later on, like she said, no, he's less irritating. He was the same person. He won't have changed, I think. But only thing that changed, which when we bring in our own self, the changes happen, right? So this kind of things, and then like this kind of example, many people, when they start finding their balance in themselves, when they feel more aligned, the healing journey begins there.
Very beautiful. I think what you have mentioned. So a lot of times, things that trigger us, we can't change the people, we can't force change them. So the thing that we need to do is to work on ourselves to see what is the trigger in us, what is some of the other. It can be Reiki, can be different modalities that work on ourselves to help uh, cope with the triggers, and maybe after a while it stopped triggering us. We don't react to it naturally.
Right. The
So
life becomes simpler and easier and happier.
definitely. So what can clients expect during a session with you?
Okay. In a healing session, if like in person or a distance healing session, my first priority or like main objective is to provide a safer, calmer, and a supportive space where they can like where they can their well-being is helped and their highest good is achieved. Their healing happens. So that's the first thing. And I have like so that's the first thing which I do. And then the main job of a Reiki healer is as acting as a medium to connect them to the highest good or to the universe's higher energy. So that's what I try to do. So this is what, and the main objective in the healing session is to help them clearing their blockages. That's the main thing. The blockage, it could be the mental blockage or any physical blockage that they're holding on. So that's what my main intention is, to help them in heal, clear that blockage so that the healing can begin and they are able to achieve their highest good.
Um, so other than maybe the example that you have shared, is there any other memorable client experience or client transformation that you would like to share? The most memorable one.
Yeah, there are many actually, the memorable one, because the people who get healed and who feel good and then they send that beautiful feedback or wishes or blessings, then they feel happy about it that you were helpful for somebody and you were able to be a part of their healing journey. Uh, but I like to share one of the experience. One very beautiful lady. She was like such a wonderful, positive. She was incredibly positive person. She was. I remember she had a brain tumor surgery, and after that surgery, she came for healing sessions. But I remember like pitching her, telling how heroic is. She said, I believe in the energy and I know the healing will be for my highest good. I said, okay. Otherwise, I have to tell the client, this will happen, that will happen, this how it will help. But she said, I'm all in and I surrender and I know the healing will be for my highest good. And then, for the reason she was coming, it's also for the recovery of the surgery. And the main thing was she was having issues with sleeping, because she couldn't take painkillers. It was advised not to take painkillers. And then she couldn't sleep. So she was okay. She was allowed to take sleeping pills, but not the painkillers. That's a strange thing. But sleeping pills, she was allowed. And then she felt like if she continued to take sleeping pills, then she will become dependent on them.
Yeah.
Her dependency on the sleeping pills will increase. And after taking sleeping pill also, she couldn't sleep that well. It wasn't a restful and relaxed sleep she was getting. So that was few concern of her. After a couple of sessions, in fact, after the first session, the next day morning when she sent me a message, I slept so beautifully. I had a restful sleep. I slept only for a couple of hours, but whatever sleep I got, it was a restful and a relaxed sleep I have got, and I didn't take any sleeping pill. And that was the first thing. And then after a couple of sessions, didn't need any painkillers because that wasn't advised also. And sleeping pills also, she didn't have to take any sleeping pill, and the recovery was amazing. Doctor said 3 months, And within 1.5 months, she was feeling much, much better. All the stitches and all, everything was gone. So beautiful.
Beautiful. And I think you mentioned quite a bit. So, Reiki can also use for pain management. Um, a lot of times when we are in pain, we use Reiki to help with the pain management. It's a beautiful way. It's non-intrusive. We don't need to require medicine. Of course, we're not saying that everything can be solved by Reiki. We are not saying that not to go see a doctor. Please go to see a physician first, if there is needed. So when it's emergency, when there is sickness, you do still seek doctors first, medical doctors first. They are essential in our life as well. So yeah. So uh, moving on, do you have a personal message or intention for those seeking healing or guidance?
Okay, the first intention for anybody who comes for a healing is that healing be to their highest good. They achieve what, like the healing should happen the way which is for their best, right? That is the first intention, that I'm able to connect them to the healing, that becomes for their best. So that is the first intention. And I have a personal message also for people, especially who come for a healing session or want to learn. You know, the message is like some people come that, okay, I'll go for one healing session, okay, I'll feel better, and then it should be done. I want to tell them it's a very gentle healing energy process. And there cannot be like any sudden change that a drastic change that will happen, right? Because sometimes clients come and they took one healing session. They say, oh yeah, it was nice, it was calming, but that pain is still there, because it cannot be like complete change in one session, cannot come. So you have to trust in the process, have faith in the process, and that gentle process has to be in a gentle way, and it has to be slowly. It might take like couple of sessions. It might take little longer also. It depends on how you've been holding that pain, or how long you've been holding that issue. So if you're holding for so long, it cannot go in a way. So
So the
that's what I would like to make it clear to people, that okay, have faith and go with the process.
so I think um, for myself, uh, if you have let's say a pain that might be uh, childhood trauma that has been so many years, maybe 10, 15, 20 years, and if a Reiki session for maybe let's say a few months can fully or can help to reduce a big amount of the pain that you are suffering, the pain that you are feeling, I think it is good enough. You can't expect one session overnight, like a magic, a miracle to happen and everything just disappear. So, uh, at the same time, what you have mentioned, Reiki healing goes to the highest good. So, a lot of times when clients come to us, they can experience vibration, heats, and different things, but maybe not to expect that for every session because every session healing is different.
Mm.
So yeah, this is a very beautiful message that you have for the people that are watching. Um, so where can people find or book a session with you? So maybe share
Okay, so
the website, and your Instagram is of course here. We will be sharing the website as well. So maybe you want to say out your website.
yeah, so my website is reikiblisshealing.com, and I'm on Insta also, healing underscore Reiki Bliss. That's there, and Facebook also. I'm Reiki Bliss. So you see that logo of mine with the purple hands joining. That's me.
You can
So
find
anybody can leave a message.
You can find you on Instagram, Facebook, and your website. So,
Yes.
for anybody that is interested in learning in distant healing, or if you're in Bangkok or if you're traveling to Bangkok and you're interested in a session, do book a session with her.
Yes.
Um, and final question will be, how is being a member of TURA benefited you?
Okay. So being member of TURA, it's been 2 years now that I'm member of TURA. So first thing which comes to my mind is that TURA is a registered association, registered organization. So it adds a credibility to my profile also. If I say I'm member of TURA, okay, so what's TURA? Okay, it's a registered organization in Singapore. So that gives a credibility to my profile also that I'm attached to a registered association. That's the first thing which is there. And the other beautiful thing is that the events which you do, right? You sometimes you do some beautiful workshops. It's mainly online these days. I'm glad keep it online only because it's difficult for me to visit Singapore. So I'm happy with that. So I'm able to attend those workshops, and there's so many beautiful experiences of other teachers, other practitioners who have different experiences with different clients, and also they practice different modalities, so they share over here. So it's a very good learning experience there, right? So that's a beautiful, and then it's a support system, you can say. There is one group where we can like all connect if you need any help or anything related. Yeah, I have a question. So there's somewhere to look for. Okay, we can just ask a question there. So there is a group for help.
So also like to take this chance. So for Tura, we are doing more in-person event as well. So we are doing alternative. Maybe next time we will have both in-person and Zoom sessions both in a month. So we are looking into some of the things and changes. So uh, even though if you can't be in the in-person session, being a member of Tura, you get access to the recordings of our event. So not be don't be afraid that you will miss out the sessions. Uh, it will be recorded. It will be in our website once you are a member of Tura. So do check out our website to see our events. We posted all our events there, or even you can check our IG, our Facebook, to see the events. So we are having a lot of events this year that is very interesting. So um, I'm happy and thank you for being part of the Tura team
Thank
and thank everyone that is on today's live. We've come to the end of this session. Is there any questions that you would like to ask Nitika or ask me? We will be glad to answer your questions if there is. Thank you. And we will, if there's no questions, we will end this live and we will post this video shortly after the live. So thank you, Nitika, and thank you everyone that is here
you,
today.
Alvin.
Thank you.
And thank you everyone who joined. And thank you for listening. And I'm so sorry about joining so late.
No, no,
So apologies.
it's technical issue, so it's okay. So I will end this live. So thank you everyone.
Okay. Bye everyone.